Hey, it's Mike Bundrant from the iNLP Center. Today we're talking about your inner critic. For those of you who have an inner critic that gives you a hard time now and again, we're going to talk about what to do for it. In NLP, we look at the structure of problems because once you understand the underlying structure that serves as the foundation for the problem, you can unravel that. And like untying a shoelace, it just comes undone. And the inner critic, like every problem, has a structure. So let's talk about what that is. If I have an inner critical voice, there's a couple of things about it that give it its power. One, I experience that inner voice as if it is talking, that it's a you talking to me, as if it's someone else talking to me. And so in reality, I'll talk to myself in the second person. Mike, you're such an idiot. And I'm saying you, as if someone else. And it could be an introject, someone from my past, some familiar voice that I have internalized that's giving me a hard time. And so I feel the weight of that. I feel the emotional response that I have to it as if another person is talking to me. So that's one piece of it. The other piece of it is that the inner critic also speaks to us with a degree of finality, with absolutism, as if after everything that it says to us, it tags on the phrase, and you always will be, or and it always will be so. It speaks with such authority that it stays with us. Mike, you're such an idiot, and you always will be. It certainly doesn't say, Mike, you're such an idiot, but that could change at any moment, and you could end up being a smart guy. No, that's not what the inner critic does. It speaks with this absolute tone, and it's difficult to carry around. So there's two very important pieces of the structure of the inner critic, and now let's talk about how to unravel them. It's really not that difficult once you understand how it all works, how it all fits together. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the you quality, the second person quality, out of it. So instead of when I hear the inner critic say, Mike, you're such an idiot, I'm going to say, okay, I am such an idiot. Okay? It's no longer you. I'm taking ownership and integrating that voice. I am such an idiot. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the absolutist closed end and forever quality about that voice by opening it up to some other possibility. And the way I do this is very simple. I tag on the word and. So here we go. Okay, I am such an idiot, and then I wait. Now, that inner critic may come back with something else. Well, and I don't like you. Okay, I'm such an idiot, and I don't like myself. And then we wait for what the inner critic has to say next. And if I keep using I, what I'm doing is I'm joining myself with that inner critic. If I keep repeating what it says, using the word I, and opening it up with the word and at the end, I keep giving that inner critic the opportunity to say more. And the more it says, one, the less afraid I become of it, and the more it calms down. Try it. Use the word I, not you. Take ownership of the voice. Use the word and at the end of it and wait for what it says next. And as you do this, don't get defensive, because the first thing we do when we hear the inner critic often say, oh, I did it again, I hate that. And that creates an inner divide. And what we're going for is integration. Become one with your inner critic voice. Use I, tag on the word and let the tapes run. It will open up new possibilities. You'll relax, and I think you'll be very surprised at the direction that it goes. Have fun with it. Be mindful of this during this week, and I'll see you next time. We'd love to have you join the iNLP Center, by the way. We've got lots of Jedi mind tricks like this, and NLP in general is just a wonderful tool for understanding the structure of problems. It will change your world, I promise.